Hi everyone. Welcome back to Jady Kreativ. In this video, I'm showing you 4 different invisible mending cases, each with its own repair method. So you can choose the right technique depending on the type of damage and fabric. Let's start with the first one. For this tear on the sweater, I use 2 stitches. First, I use an invisible stitch on the outside to gently bring the 2 edges back together and close the tear. Once the outside looks clean, I turn the fabric to the wrong side and add a small overlock stitch along the raw edges. This helps secure the inside and strengthens the original seam, so it stays neat and doesn't open up again. Using these 2 stitches together gives you the best result: clean on the outside, strong on the inside. Now let's move on to the next type of damage. For this hole in denim, I also use 2 simple steps with a fine thread that matches the fabric. First, we'll close the hole with an invisible stitch, also called a ladder stitch. This brings the 2 torn edges back together without leaving visible seams on the surface. Now, even though the hole is closed, the fabric fibers are still broken. So next, we'll use surface darning to reconnect the threads on top. Gently weave the needle back and forth along the original fabric direction. Follow the grain of the denim, stitching into the tiny fibers around the seam. This step blends the 2 sides together and recreates the fabric structure, so when you're done, the repair looks almost invisible, even up close. Take your time here. The more carefully you match the thread direction, the more natural and seamless the result will look. I love how clean and natural this turned out. What do you think? When the yarn breaks, the stitches can easily unravel, but don't throw it away. It can definitely be repaired. First, pick up the dropped stitches with a crochet hook to restore the original knit pattern. Then, secure the broken yarn with embroidery thread. The sweater is now fixed. With matching thread, it looks like it was never damaged. For this last case, the threads have come loose and created a hole. I'm going to fix the hole in areas where threads have come loose to bring it back to how it should be. Just like other invisible mending types, I first use an invisible stitch to bring the two edges of the hole back together. Then I use a catching stitch on the surface to secure the loose threads. What do you think about this invisible repair? Would you try it on your own clothes? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this kind of quiet, satisfying mending, don't forget to like, subscribe, Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.